morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Rambling Rusty Elm, and this is Rambling with Rusty. Last week on Rambling with Rusty, we finished off the adventuring in Somerset. There may be one or two side quests left over there, but that's too much of a commitment of time during recording to go check for them. So we're going to go ahead and move on this week. After doing a little bit of research, I have determined that the next zone that we should head into is actually Cragglorn. I wanted to do this kind of in order of how it was released, but we've already been out of order a bit. We've done Westweald, we've done a bunch in High Isle, I believe. And of course we've done Vardenfell and Somerset. So we need to back up a little bit and go hit Cragglorn. After which we will probably be working in Hughesbane and Gold Coast. I think Hughesbane came out first out of those two, so we'll probably do Cragglorn, Hughesbane, Gold Coast, and then Orsinium. So without further ado, let's get into it. First thing we're going to do is double check our inventory
to leave possessions with the
and make sure it's empty. Oh wow, our bank is rather full. Let's see, what do we got in here? Bunch of crafting materials, it looks like. So I'll probably have to go pull some of those out in between episodes. But for now, I think we can... Yeah, let's see, we're at 43. Yep. So off to Cragglorn we go. Now, I think before we head in there, we're going to take a peek, see if there's any, see if I remember what they're under. DLC? No. Featured, new releases, Crown Craze Companions, the quest starters. Let's see, Margins of Ire. That's the Infinite Archive. Prologue. Solstice, Blackwood, the Deadlands, High Isle, Necrom, Gold Road, Murkmire, Fire Song, Greymoor, Elsewhere, Dragonhold, Morrowind, Markarth, Somerset. Oh, we haven't done Somersets yet. Should probably do that, but it can wait. No prologue for Cragglorn, so on we go. I could have swore there was actually a quest somewhere that sent me into Cragglorn. I think that was in Morrowind. Let's pop over there. I remember there being a quest to get you headed into Cragglorn. Let's see, for glory. Let's see, daily writs. Galsa Baru. I don't think that's it.
Fate summons you, champion.
Nope.
Will you answer its call?
Let's see, Rickert the Brash. Isabel, also Baru. Wonder where this guy went. Not up here. Seems like he used to be right here.
Fate summons you, champion.
They must have moved him. So, yeah, while we're here, probably won't do them in this episode, but we'll go ahead and pick up our dailies.
The Fighters Guild can't. The Lion.
Rub it in, why don't you? If you must know, Shadowstooler has rejected me. The gods have
The Order thanks the embittering.
Aradon. Stormhaven.
People watching at the Enclave is always so interesting.
I always thought you'd be a glutton. Wormroot depth. Around Wormroot depths. Off the cultists. Doesn't matter, as long as there's no blood on them before you hand them over. And while you're there, send the toughest Daedra they've summoned back.
Alien trinkets in Grotwood. Okay. Well, we'll ride up the outside, see if we can find this guy that sends you into Cragglorn. Let's see, that's travel to High Isle. Don't need to do that. Where are all of the navigators? Travel to Blackwood. That one doesn't have anything. Travel to Central. That's Southern Elsewhere. I guess they got rid of all the quest givers. Maybe they moved him to somewhere else. So we'll just do it this way. Going here because I happen to know that this is where the questing starts for Cragglorn. Okay, well, that would be the quest I was looking for. But I want to go this way.
Speak quickly. I am very busy and our order is stretched to the breaking point. Of course, I'm sorry. You've come to help us and I'm being rude. Then I'll start from the beginning. A short while ago, the 3 guardian star signs, the warrior, the mage, and the thief, vanished from the night sky. I wish I knew. I've studied the stars my whole life. I've heard them speak, but now they're silent. It's eerie. All I know, I don't know. It's not a name I'd ever heard before. 2 of the Celestials identify themselves as the warrior and the mage. The third, strangely, calls himself the Serpent, after the 13th constellation. The thief is nowhere to be found. The Stargazers consists of scholars who are no match for the current threat. We need champions to face the warrior, the mage, and the serpent, and, if possible, to Thank you. We have a lot of work to do. But first, you must become an official member of our order. Stars above, let this new light do your will.
Accept
Accept them, O stars.
Let them always follow where you lead.
Oh, please aid them.
And bless them to restore those who have fallen from glory. Our missing guardians.
Oh, please bless them.
We must talk. Do not be afraid. I am afraid. Forgive me. I did not know any other way to contact you without revealing myself. Even now, the Serpent's followers, the Scaled Court, are searching for me. I am the Celestial Thief. I appeared with the other Guardians when the Serpent broke free and manifested in Tamriel. One by one, the Serpent trapped the others. First the warrior, then the mage. He wants to do the same to me. Yes, they attacked Cragglorn against their will. Listen. The Serpent's nature is chaos. He wants to undermine the very order of reality. He will not stop with Cragglorn. My power alone is not enough. You must free the other Guardians. I will help you as much as I dare, but the Serpent is looking for me. Hara and the Stargazers will help you. Use their knowledge. Look for the presence of the Scaled Court. Where they are, the Serpent is surely at work. But you must not tell anyone you saw me. The Serpent... You have been accepted by the stars above. You are now one of us. The stars have accepted you. I just hope it is not too late. Volumes of prophecy have been... Gather allies before you leave the city. You'll need loyal friends to face the armies of the warrior, the mage, and the serpent. Return to me each time you learn something new. I will use what you learn to devise a plan to defeat the Celestials. It appears that the Serpent has gathered the bulk of his forces in the mountainous region to the north and sealed himself within. So much the better. That gives us a chance to learn what we can about this threat and plan a defense. Tradition holds that the warrior is one of the guardians who defends the other stars against the Serpent. But the warrior celestial who has recently appeared is no friend. He commands a merciless army of ancient Yokudan warriors called the Ankara. All I know is they are ancient and dangerous. I've heard intriguing rumors from the Daggerfall Covenant outpost to the west of a champion who appeared about the same time as the Ankara. That may be a good place to start looking for answers. Tradition holds that the mage, the warrior, and the thief are the guardian star signs. But the magical events in the foothills of Cragglorn, including an ever-growing army of Atronachs, suggest that the mage has fallen under the Serpent's control. The Atronachs were originally summoned by a circle of conjurers from the city of Elenhir to defend Cragglorn against the Dark Anchors, but it's clear they're answering to another master now. And, if anything, their numbers are growing. I'm at a loss. The conjurers who summoned the Atronachs have disappeared, but since the Atronachs were summoned to defeat the Dark Anchors, perhaps the Dolmens hold a clue. Strange things. difficult to describe. A large spell scar in the middle of the desert, and the appearance of 2 high elves in Belkarth, each claiming to be the mage herself. It's as if the mage tried to fight back against the serpent and lost. I wouldn't rule it out, but I haven't had time to look into their claims. You're free to investigate, but be wary of it.
Okay, so now we have some information.
Help! Please! Please, you must help. There was a terrible accident. My colleague, Kelman Locke, we're sorcerers. He leads my circle, or led. We sought to shatter a dark anchor at its base, to show the Fighters Guild we can do it more efficiently, so we traveled to the Proving Grounds Dolmen. But the Circle summoned Atronachs to destroy the dark anchor. Instead, they turned on the Circle. One of the Celestials must have caused it. I'm no conjurer. I wasn't next to the summoning when it happened.
Okay, investigate the Proving Ground Dolmen first.
He fell
what do
right
we
out.
have here?
You're here to laugh at me as well. I saw what I saw. He was naked as the full moon's Dragon Star Arena, where I lost everything. A sure win, they said. Only fools wouldn't bet, they said. Then that bare-arsed imbecile dropped out of thin air shouting nonsense about defeating the Ankara. The guard took him to Bankarai Gate if you're headed that way. He's the indecent Imperial going on about celestial this and that. If you see him, tell him he owes me 1,000 gold.
And the Warrior's Call, so the start of both investigations. Well, let's see, I think we will go do the mage side first. So, let's see, wow, I have a lot of stuff here. Where the heck is support? Is that down on Solstice? Yes, it is. Sunport. I can't get there with this character, so we're going to go ahead and abandon that one. Cadwell Silver. Through the Veil Darkly. I should probably go do these two. And of course there's Arxcorinium. Wow. Okay, well, we're doing this quest today. Let's see how far away that is. Oh, way up there. Okay. So we're meant to travel this road and head north.
I'm desperate.
Yeah, I need to grab that.
Good quality there.
I've got so many accounts low on cloth right now, it's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. recall doing any kind of adventuring through here. But it does seem that there's not much going on.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Okay, what have we here?
I take no pleasure in killing, but I'm glad we're alive and they're not.
Yeah, if I sit and I try and loot all of those, I will be here for hours. Let's make sure there's nothing important back here. Nope.
Shining steel!
Well, I probably should have considered that.
Your spells have drained you!
Need to be more aware of that. At least until I get my boss size up and running. Why do I have my banker out? How did my banker get out?
Did someone call for a night?
Didn't even know those two were there. Okay, giant spider. Smaller spiders. Nothing up here. Probably nothing down here, but we'll kill this guy anyways. Nope, nothing but some books. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
I need healing.
Almost lost Isabel. Okay, that should be the end of this dungeon, more or less. Yeah, I didn't see any treasure chests on the way through.
Get back, fiends.
Hey, Isabel, where'd you go? There you are.
That could be helpful.
Good, I think I'm gonna check this house out, see what kind of loot I got in here. Yeah, look at that. Chest.
You've got a keen eye for wealth, my friend.
Let's see. We want to go that way, though.
Be quick and stay quiet. It's the only certain way to remain alive. Friend of the stargazers, look at this place. Here, the mages of Cragglorn fended off the Prince of Ski. The mages called on the power of the celestial mage. They summoned ancient and powerful Atronachs to defeat the Dark Anchors and battle Molag Bal. But that's what I need you to learn. A conjurer named Kelman Locke was present when the Atronachs were first summoned. When they turned, his fellow summoners were killed. He was the only one to escape, and I fear he is in grave danger. Hurry. If Kelman is lost to the Serpent, so too are our chances to understand why the Atronachs turned.
Well, nothing here. Okay. So to find Kelman Lock, I think I gotta go all the way back across Cragglorn. And now that I made that run up to this way shrine, I will go ahead and use the way shrine to do it. Oh no, it's not quite back to Cragglorn, but it's pretty close. Let's see, what's the easiest one to get there from? Well, honestly, I've only uncovered legitimately only uncovered two way shrines. So if I want to play this honestly, that's the way to do it. It's hard to follow what the storyline might be when so much of it gets bypassed to do things like grab crafting surveys. Or scry antiquity leads, or participate in the events. Okay, however, we are out of time for today's episode, so we're going to stop here. Next time we'll head into Haddock's Market and see if we can't find our missing mage. Until then, I'm Rambling Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.